Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers. I'm looking at a book today from the Oxford University Press. I've not got it here, but this is a photograph of it. It's quite a thick, heavy book. It's called International Succession. It's in its third edition and it's been edited by Garb and John Wood. Now, as I say, the book is very much in a part of the OUP type of publication. Useful paragraph numbers, lots of footnotes with a useful index and good case law and so forth. This is what we say about it anyway. We've given it the title, "We are all international lawyers nowadays," as a quote from the editors, and we say, so say Garb and John Wood in this excellent third edition of the OUP stable of international publications. It's a splendid resource, not only for the modern private client lawyer, but also for litigants and academics alike. The authors make a bold statement at the beginning. "We live in an increasingly globalized world!" exclamation mark. Yes, and they have produced a book, in our view, of relevance to this age, which explores assets on death and what happens to them in the globalized world. Important criteria, if you like, for everybody. Cross-border trade between nations, intermingling and intermarriage between persons of different nationalities, living and working abroad and investing within multiple jurisdictions. These are only some of the complexities surrounding the deposition of assets in a globalized world. So when someone in possession of multiple assets in multiple jurisdictions dies, who succeeds to what assets on death where? And those are the questions that are basically being answered. As the editors note in the preface, to a significant extent the rules of succession in any particular jurisdiction are unique to that jurisdiction. Follows as common sense, of course. And as Paul Matthews from the School of Law at King's College London says, and he observes in the foreword, it's not enough to know the basic differences between systems. We must have access to points of detail and quickly, a task which the useful and valuable International Succession, this book here, undertakes admirably. In more than 800 pages, as I say, it's a heavy book, plus glossary, and the glossary is very important for terminology purposes. The relevant inheritance law and practice in 50 jurisdictions around the world are explained by professional lawyers from each of them. Therefore, in order to compare like with like, the contributors have been asked by the editors to base their exposition on a common questionnaire, the full text of which is cited, to ensure exact comparison by covering exactly the same points. It's especially interesting in the United Kingdom context that there are differences, for instance, between English and Scottish law, particularly on intestacy. The book, in other words, is a joint venture between the general editors and the contributors, each of whom are listed individually with contact details. And of course the book itself is large, and I'm trying to give you the overview. So if you're involved with international clients, either as a private lawyer, litigator, academic, or possibly even an individual grappling with cross-border succession issues, which can be tortuously complex, this book will save an incalculable amount of time, in our opinion. As mobility increases and business goes truly global, Garb and Wood meticulously have researched this work and have given us an invaluable acquisition for any modern law library. Thank you very much indeed to OUP and the editors, and of course the contributors. Bye bye.